Hi guys, so today we're just going to dive right into your burned leaves. Yeah, you got them. If you're like me and you're somewhere where it's been over 100 degrees lately, you have yellowing leaves, crunchy, like literally crunchy leaves, you know, down in there, all over, and maybe you'll even have some plants that are this bad. This poor little bean plant over here on the end. The sun comes up behind us, but it sets over there, so this is the one that gets the most abuse. All right, so what do we do? Do we just leave the leaves there? Will the plant heal them? Yeah, no. All right, so let's look at this one that's not quite so bad. The plant will not heal the leaves. They need to come off. They have to come off. And, well, they don't have to. I mean, you can leave them, right? But if you do, what's going to happen is this plant is going to try to repair these. And so it's going to put all its energy into repairing this leaf instead of growing whatever you want to grow it. It's going to stop growing tall. It's going to stop bushing out. It's going to start trying to repair all of these leaves. Even those that look like this, and it doesn't look that bad, no, it's not going to come back. You need to cut it off. I use my thumb mostly. Of course, use a clippers if you're not pretty experienced at that, because sooner or later you're going to pull a whole limb off a plant like I do on the regular. But just like that one. So you got to get rid of them. And, you know, anyway, you saw that. So let's come to this one, because there are so many bad ones on this one. Will I kill the plant? I might. And of course, right now it's in full sun, right? So me taking all this stuff off may very well shock and kill the plant. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at the leaf, and I'm not cutting it up here. I'm going to follow it down to the base, and I'm going to take it off at the base. It's better to do it now than to try to nurse it along and get it back to a, you know, into a good space, but you need to take them off. So what can you do? The only thing you can really do is to try to prevent this from happening, and there's several ways we can do that, right? Number one is get it out of the sun. Look at that poor plant now. The second thing is you really shouldn't be pruning them like this when I'm in the direct sun. It's already over 100, and here I'm out here trimming the hell out of this plant. This is probably going to die. So the other thing we can do, or the other things we can do, is shade this. You can put up sunshades, sun sails over the plants, and that is a fantastic idea. They're not that expensive. You can even use sheets if you want to. And then another option that I have not yet tried, but I recently purchased, is clay. So there's a product called Surround WP. I've got a bag of it in my car, and it's edible clay, you know, kind you use at beauty school or whatever at the beautician. And you can put it in a spray, mix it with water, and spray it on plants and trees. And it helps with keeping bugs off and helps keeping plants from getting scalded. So obviously we don't want to put it on during the heat of the day. You know, you never want to get your plant wet. So if you're watering and you're getting the leaves wet, you're just magnifying the sun, and that's part of the problem of why the plant might be burning. But we are going to give that a shot. I've linked a video by a guy named James Prigioni. Anyway, he is the one who turned me on to this idea, and it's pretty interesting. So check it out if you're in dire need right now, and I think a lot of us are. So how do you stop the sunburn? Keep your plants out of the sun. And if you can't, like, literally physically move them, then shade them somehow, and whether that's with a shade cloth or something like clay that you spray on, that's what you can do. Otherwise, your plant may die. So we're going to get out here and trim up the rest of them after the sun goes down. So that's what we're talking about today. Time to pick this damn garlic. It really isn't ready, but it's all dying off because of the weather. So anyway, I'm not going to do that. It's going to be 106 today. All right. Thanks for watching, you guys. And yeah, catch you later. Let me know what problems you're having. Let's see if we can address some of them.